Good morning. This is Brenda Ginther. I'm in Sacramento, California, and I'm going to be talking to you about internet filters. Excuse me. I've found that as a school librarian, that's something that I have to keep a close eye on in the library. Um, I did a lot of research and found that there are pros and cons of using internet filters in the public schools. One of the reasons that we have internet filters is because of the E-rate funding that a lot of our school sites get. And we also need to provide a safe environment um, and provide the tools for our students so that they can use the internet in a safe way. Um, I also found out that there's no perfect filtering system. There are glitches and problems that come up with it, which is understandable. Because of SIPA, we the law was implemented, and many people feel that it kind of overreaches because it restricts access to information that might be useful to our students and to teachers. Because of that, many people feel that because of these restrictions, it doesn't give our students the opportunity to really explore what they want to learn. Okay. One of the things I found out that software filters overblock legitimate content, okay, or underblock the sexually explicit content, which is about 15 to 20% of the time. That concerns me. It should be the opposite, okay? It's mainly focusing on the text content, not as much as on the visual content. So, as a school librarian, that's something that I have to keep a close eye on. So, one of the articles that I read by Trina Maggi said that there are certain ways to care for your internet access. One of them is choosing the right filtering software. Okay, exercising care in installing and maintaining the software. You need to adjust your blacklist criteria to minimize the blocking. Okay, because it's a matter of protecting free speech. Develop a well-crafted policy for responsible internet use, which our district does, and they should be reasonable, non-discriminatory, viewpoint neutral restrictions on internet access and computer use. The program should educate the students on the correct online behavior, or what we call digital citizenship, allowing them to acquire digital literacy, but in a safe way. So there were 4 recommendations that I felt were important. Through education and awareness campaigns, we need to increase the awareness of the spectrum of filtering the choices and exactly what the law requires. So follow the law. Second, develop a toolkit for school leaders to help realign the filtering and internet access policies. Okay. Create a digital repository of the materials in a house existing research, surveys, case studies. Conduct long and short-term research to explore the educational use of social media and other digital tools to support learning. Also, you should access the impact of the filtering on student learning and achievement. Is it helping? So I went to our district's website, and we have what is called the Sacramento City Unified School District Annual Rights and Behavior for 2018-2019, and there are specific rules for the use of computers and computer networks. within our school district and within our schools. And these must be agreed by both the parent and the student. They must sign a document stating that they agree to it. The first one is easy. Follow the directions of the teachers and school staff all the time. Number 2, abide by the rules of the school and the school district. 3, obey the rules of any computer network that you access. 4, be considerate and respect of other users. So make sure that you clear it out and it's ready for the next person that is going to use it. 5, use the school computers for social related education and research only. So we're not on there to play games. We're on there to do research and acquire learning skills that we need. Number 6, we are not to use the school computers and networks for personal or commercial activities. And 7, we shouldn't change any of the software or documents. The only exception are the documents that you create. Okay, if you don't follow the rules, you can be disciplined and lose your computer privileges. Don't produce, distribute, access, use, or store information that is unlawful, private, or confidential, that's copyright protected, harmful, threatening, abusive, or denigrates others, obscene, pornographic, or contains inappropriate language, interferes with or disrupts the work of others, causes congestion or damage to the system, and you always protect your password. That is a must. As far as email, our students shouldn't even be accessing email, but teachers do. So there are privacy guidelines that the district has in place. You should use caution when you're giving your email address to anyone. Never give out your personal information, such as home address or phone number, and protect the privacy of others. Never give out your personal information about yourself or anybody else. So, and that is in regards to the students as well. We have to protect their privacy and their rights in the system. Okay, a few more things that I want to touch on are something that I researched and found out about the COPPA, COPPA. And its primary goal is to place parents in control over what information their children are accessing, which I think is very important. This really applies to students who are 13 years and under. Okay? We have to have these age restrictions in place because the information that the children might be accessing may not be appropriate for them. Parents need to look very carefully. There's always a privacy section at the bottom of the page. They need to read it carefully and understand what it's telling them. Okay? It defines who can access the website, the age that the website is appropriate for based on information that the website has collected about its users. So as I said, children under age 13 need to have a parent consent to use these sites. They can't create an open account. And one suggestion was for teachers and librarians to create an app or website vetting checklist to be used for each website that's being used on the computers. And basically, you're looking at privacy links, things to check off, such as, is the content appropriate for students? Is the information emoji-free, factual, and reliable? We need to design the design of the tool, the website. Is it functional and virtually stimulating? There's no in-app purchases are necessary to use the tool, so they shouldn't have to purchase anything. That the tool or website is free. That the tool, excuse me, of the site loads quickly and does not crash, because we don't want that. And you need to review the advertising and hyperlinks for age appropriateness. If there is a cost, how much is the cost? What are the curriculum standards and or content that will be addressed with this app or website? What is the age limit of the app or website? So I think all of this is important information that we need to pass on to our teachers, our administration, and our parents, and make sure that they understand that even though the internet is a wonderful tool, we want to look at the safety of our children first. That should be our number one goal. Are they going into a safe site? If it's not safe, we need to find a way to keep them out of it. I hope this information is helpful, and I apologize for the stuffiness of my voice, but I hope that you get what you need from this. Thank you.